Here we have the new generation Toyota Sienna hybrids. This one's got the VMI Northstar conversion. Do a quick overview of the vehicle, some of the features of the vehicle, conversion. This conversion from VMI also comes with the 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive options. Go ahead and deploy the ramp system. You're going to grab your key fob here, press and hold the passenger sliding door button for about 2 seconds. Sliding door will open, the vehicle will kneel down, and ramp will deploy out. Going into the van here. Got the third row bench seat there. We have the removable driver and passenger seat up front here. To close up the conversion, you can either use your key fob on the remote, or you have a button here that will bring in the ramp. The vehicle will kneel back, or will raise back up, and the door will close. VMI has added some interior lights here to light up the ramp. To remove the front seats, you want to go ahead and disconnect the seat connector here. That will hook onto there. From there, go ahead and grab this strap, pull back, lift up. That'll allow the wheels to come out, and you can roll it right out. To put the seat back in, we have the front hooks there. We're gonna hook onto these square bars there. Typically it's easier when you have this shrouding here lined up with here. You can push it straight in. Once the front hooks will hook in, you have this lever down here with your foot. Go ahead, press down, and the seat will drop right back in. Grab your connector. Plug it back onto the B pillar there, and you're all set. In case of emergency, if the ramp or kneel does not come in, you want to go down here to our sure deploy system. You want to press and hold the sure deploy. You're going to hear a long beep. Once it stops, you hear an intermittent beep. Now you're in sure deploy mode. Now you can hit the ramp in or out. So bring the ramp in, or you can bring the ramp out. Also underneath the seat, we have a switch here for the kneel. You'll be able to hit this up, and that will raise the kneel. Also underneath the seat, we have the backup crank. Remove it from the hook there. You can bring it down into the floor. Remove the access panel, and you'll see a spot right in there where this piece will go into. This will go into the floor just like that, and you'll spin, and then you can bring the ramp in and out manually using the backup crank here. After the vehicle raises back up and the ramp comes in, if the door still does not close, you can come down here, hit the power sliding door button off, and you can manually close the door. So next we'll go ahead and turn on the vehicle. It's got a push button start there. The vehicle will come on there. We have 3 different modes here. Here's going to be your parking brake. Down is to release, and up is to engage. Here we have our electric vehicle mode. Here we have our different driving modes. Here's our parking brake hold there. We have our nice display here. On the left side here, we have our automatic headlight settings here, traction control light there, our gas door release there. If you had to turn off the kneeling system, so if you want the ramp and everything to deploy out but the car not to kneel down, for example, if you're going to be deploying out onto a curb, you can turn off the kneel there. And if someone's going to be driving the vehicle and you don't want them to deploy the ramp out at all, you can turn off the ramp there. Over here on our overhead console, we got our 2 buttons to open up both power sliding doors. And then also right down here, we have our main VMI button there. Press that, and that will allow the ramp to deploy and come back into the vehicle. As the ramp system is coming in, you have the flashing green light. If there's an issue, this light would be red. Also, when the conversion has done about 500 cycles, after the green light will stop, it'll flash red 3 times, which means you need to take your vehicle in to your nearest VMI dealer to get the ramp system serviced. Right over here, we have our Park Smart system. To go ahead and activate that, we're going to go ahead and press the button. You see the green light come on and you hear 3 beeps. From there, you can go ahead and exit the vehicle, bring up the ramp. Once the ramp and everything goes in, you want to go ahead and lock the vehicle. From there, the system will start scanning to see if any obstacles come in the way of the passenger sliding door. And if anything does come in the way, will go ahead and set off an alarm to indicate the user to remove the obstacle to have room for the ramp to deploy out. The vehicle will come with a set of wheelchair restraints. You get the manual style here, or you can upgrade and get the retractable style here. I'm going to go ahead and show you how those work. Inside the vehicle, we're going to have the different track system. This is the L-track system. You get a track in the back, also tracks here, up front, and if you remove the seats, we'll also have them up front there. From there, you're going to have your L-track fitting. You're going to grab these. The circles are going to line up into the track, slide forward, locks in. If we got this style, same thing. Circles will match up here. Push down, slide in, it'll lock in, and then we can secure the chair. To use the tie-down systems, on the manual one, you have a little button here. Go and press this, release it from there, grab the hook it onto the power turn. You want to hook it on somewhere on the main frame. From there, grab your strap, pull it nice and tight, and you want to go and close this. And as you're closing it, you'll see that it will add more tension on the strap. To the retractable style, go ahead and grab your strap, go and pull it, hook it onto the chair. From there, you can go ahead and tighten it using these knobs and making sure the strap is nice and firm. Once the chair is secure, we want to go ahead and grab our seat belt buckle. The opposite end will go into the track just like that. This portion here can be adjustable, so you can make it longer or shorter. And you can come around and use the original seat belt of the vehicle to come around and buckle it in just like that. And there you have it, the overview on how to use the VMI Northstar on the new generation Toyota Sienna hybrids.